The Kings have a chance to take the lead for the first time in the game. Jordan with a three! Splash! Michael Jordan with a gargantuan three-pointer. Hey, welcome to What If on 2K. Thank you so much for checking out the channel. It has been a minute since I last posted a new video of the Jordan career rebuild. I know that there are a lot of different 2K channels out there, and I really appreciate you coming to mine. Now, what makes my channel different than the others? Having gone through a full season of the Jordan career rebuild, I hope that you've been able to see my different approach with this whole 2K series. Certainly the channel can evolve as time goes on, but I'm just trying to put a different spin, and I hope that you appreciate my efforts. Anyways, as always, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell for future episodes, and let me know what you think as we go into the off season and as we go into the Jordan career rebuild season 2. With that being said, let's take a look and see what happens with the 1985 playoffs, and then we'll go and jump into the off season. So let's finish out this round, and we'll see what happens for the Final Four. Okay, so we do have a literal freeway series with the Lakers and the Clippers. The Clippers having moved from San Diego to the Los Angeles area during this 85 season, and then Milwaukee and Boston. So let's take a look and see after the Final Four who makes it to the finals. So let's simulate that round. Nice. So the Lakers and the Celtics in 1985. This is crazy. So the Lakers, of course, would end up winning the 85 championship, and the Celtics won in 84. Although in our alternate reality, the Lakers ended up winning. Let's see who ends up winning the 85 playoffs. Wow. All right, well, the Lakers just dominated the Celtics in a 4-0 sweep. Magic Johnson, again, the MVP, 22.5 points, 8 assists, 5.5 rebounds. Magic was balling out, man. Balling out. So let's jump into the offseason. This is going to be really fun. We're going to keep everything as is. But the rule change, the top 7 picks are done in the random weighted draw. Okay, so this is going to be like the first version of the lottery. The team odds will be based only on a team record. No standing rules for draft lottery. The 4 worst teams will have identical odds. Okay. Team branding. The Kings, our Kings, go from Kansas City to Sacramento. So sorry, Kansas City Kings, but I am not going to change history. We are going to move on to California. The Lakers rebrand themselves, the Denver Nuggets rebrand the uniforms and floor, and the Chicago Bulls change their uniforms. So we will continue on with that. The league meetings, we're going to keep the same. We're not going to change anything there. And here we go. Let's jump into the draft lottery. All right, so we've got the Knicks, the Rockets, the Bulls, and the Warriors all with a 19.2% chance. Sometimes you always root for those underdogs, so let's see if the Supersonics get it. But so the Bulls get the number 1 draft pick. The Mavericks get the number 2. Rockets, Warriors, Knicks, Spurs. Where are we? We are, well, the Kings are at number 14. So interesting. Let's see what happens here. So looking at the prospects, we've got Ewing, Mullen, Malone. Those are, they are part of the original Dream Team. Joe Dumars is not shabby at all. NBA champion Xavier McDaniel was a beast. We've got a really good 1985 draft. So this is gonna be fun. I am definitely interested to see. Oh, Spud Webb. I'm definitely interested to see who the Kings end up drafting. David Stern, RIP. Let's see who the Bulls draft. Karl Malone. If I recall correctly, I think Olajuwon was the number 1 pick or the number 2 pick for the Bulls last year. So yeah, Olajuwon and Malone, that's crazy. Let's go on to I'll double check that after the draft here. Number 2 goes to Patrick Ewing, is going to be in Texas. Wow, the Mavericks pick Ewing. And the Rockets, they've got still Ralph Sampson. I think they drafted John Stockton in the previous year. Let's see who they end up getting. Now that's a little scary. We've got a healthy Ralph Sampson, Chris Mullin, and John Stockton. That's a scary team. And then Joe Dumars goes to Golden State. I wish he was going to the Kings. Well, let's jump into the end here, and we'll see who ends up getting drafted on Jordan's team. All right, Karl Malone, Patrick Ewing, Benoit Benjamin, Mike Brown, Xavier McDaniel. This is not the correct Mike Brown. The Mavericks. Oh, so the Kings draft Hot Rod Williams. Not a bad player. He will probably end up starting for us at the power forward position. Quite a upgrade from Olberding and Hawes that we had last season. So that's kind of cool. Hot Rod Williams, he's got some size. Manute Bol, that would have been funny if we got him. Terry Porter wouldn't have been a bad pick, but we already have Larry Drew. So interesting. All right, well, let's jump to the free agency. Okay, well, taking a look at the free agent situation, the Kings are going to have to make a huge decision. And are we going to bring back Eddie Johnson? For Jordan's sake, they better bring back Eddie Johnson. It looks like he's got 3 offers so far, and he is definitely the top free agent. He is the main free agent for this coming offseason. So this is going to be interesting to see what happens with the whole Jordan situation. They better bring back Eddie Johnson. Yikes. Little scared to see what happens here. Well, that is not good. The Kings lost Eddie Johnson to a 3-year, $2.6 million contract. That was huge back then. And we just lost our second best scorer on the Kings. That is a big loss for Michael Jordan and the Kings. Let's see if the Kings signed anyone. Okay, so we re-signed Alfonso Baines, which is a fake player. And we signed this guy named Melly. Okay, he's fake. Wow, I'm actually kind of concerned about this whole offseason. Let's go to the end of the season or the end of the offseason, and let's jump into the next season and take a look and see what happens with the Kings. To the Sacramento Kings, not the Kansas City Kings. And so we've got Michael Jordan. Let's see, we got Drew. It looks like Tremont Goodwin, which is definitely fake, but he's a playmaker, perimeter defense, 3-point shooting. So he looks like the main guy off the bench. He's not bad. He's a good playmaker at a and a decent defender, but he's really short. So I'm a little concerned about that. Let's see. Okay, Jordan and Woodson. Woodson is back. Baines. Yikes. I don't know. I think they may end up starting Woodson. Hot Rod Williams, it looks like he'll be taking over the power forward position. And take a look at this. He's a decent inside scorer, a really good inside D already, a good perimeter D. Wow. A decent rebounder, good physical. This is pretty interesting. Hot Rod Williams at the 14th pick. I think he was a steal for the Kings. This is good. This is going to be a huge upgrade for us. And then, of course, we got LaSalle Thompson. LaSalle Thompson, wow, Hot Rod Williams is going to be our best inside scorer, our best inside D, but then Thompson was really good at the rebounding. But let's take a look at the power rankings. So last season, I think we were number 10 in the power rankings for the Kings. The Lakers, the Celtics. Wow, Portland got number 4. Let's look at where we are for the Kings. number 16. So we went from number 10 to number 16. So on paper, we're not as good of a team overall as we were the previous season. But let's see the Lakers. They look to be about the same. We'll look at the Celtics. They look like they're bringing about the same team. Philadelphia. Okay. Portland. Clyde Drexler. John Koncak. Okay. Detroit. Just letting you guys kind of see where we're at here. Oh, Patrick Ewing's the number 1 draft pick. He's obviously starting at the center position, but he's got Mark Aguirre, Rolando Blackman. Dallas is a good team. Dale Ellis, wow. Okay, Sam Bowie. Poor guy, Sam Bowie. He just got benched from the starting position to Patrick Ewing. Maybe he'll start at the power forward position. I don't know, but too bad for him. Denver. Here's the lineups for Denver. The Chicago Bulls. Yep. Olajuwon and Karl Malone as your front court. That's wow. That's crazy. We'll see how they do. Utah. Here's Utah's. Okay, and then we'll look down here. The Supersonics. Right. Oh yeah, Xavier McDaniel played for the Supersonics in real life. The Nets. Okay, here are the Nets. Daryl Dawkins was a dunking powerhouse. Buck Williams. Wow, that's the front court for them. The Bucks. I don't know. I feel like they lost someone. Golden State. Oh yeah. Atlanta Hawks. Doc and Dominique. Okay. The Clippers. Bringing back Terry, of course. Bill Walton starting. Sam Perkins, Pearson, Nixon. Wow, they're power ranked at 15th, and they made it to the Western Conference Finals last year, basically bringing the same team. Of course, here's the Kings. Oh, okay. So Woodson is starting at the small forward spot because the small forward position, the small forwards that the Kings have are not very good. But at least the starting lineup, I have to say, doesn't look bad. Yes, we lost Eddie Johnson, but Woodson is not bad. And, Jordan. Okay. I think he moved up. I think he was an 82 or 83 as a rookie, so he's moved up like 5 points. So very nice to see. So that was Jordan's stats from last year. Overall rating is 88. A+ inside scoring, A+ mid-range, B- 3-point, playmaking A, perimeter defense A+, post defense B, athleticism A. Why isn't that A+? Basketball IQ should be A+. Potential A+. What's going on? Anyways, okay. And wow, he's got 40 badges already. Look how evenly spread out his badges are. That's crazy. Second team All NBA. This is from last year. First team All Defense. First team All Rookie. And of course, he brought his team to the second round of the Western Conference playoffs. So very impressive. Okay, the Spurs. We'll take a look at them. Okay, the Rockets. Yeah, here we go. John Stockton, Craig Elo. Oh, poor Craig Elo in real life getting that buzzer beater against Jordan. Mullen and Sampson. How are they not power ranked higher? I guess Mullen is still gonna have to come into his own, but wow, that's a scary team. The Bullets. Oh, Rory Sparrow, Charles Barkley, Detlef Schrempf, Jeff Malone. That's a decent team. The Indiana Pacers, Sheesteen, Clark Kellogg, Herb Williams, the Cavs. Here are the Cavs. Look at the Knicks. at the Suns. So there you go. That is the starting lineups of each of the teams. I know I'm currently on the Bullets, but what we're going to do is we're going to just sim through this season, because remember, I do not want to control the Kings whatsoever. I'm actually not controlling the Bullets either, but I just wanted to kind of show you guys that I'm not touching anything about Jordan. I'm letting his rebuild totally be dictated by the AI. Anyways, let's go through this season and see the end results for the second season of the Jordan career rebuild. And I will see you at the end of the season. Well, we are at the end of the season. Let's take a look. Of course, Magic Johnson is just beasting in this alternate reality. He gets the MVP again, back-to-back MVP for the season. He had back-to-back MVP for the finals. Wow, he's balling. Let's take a look and see. Oh, the rookie of the year is not Patrick, but it is Karl Malone. 17.2 points, 7.7 rebounds. Yeah, that makes sense. He's going to get less rebounds because Olajuwon is on that team, but he still got the rookie of the year. Jim Paxson, the sixth man of the year. He's tough. He was a tough guy to compete against in that first round last year. Ralph Sampson, defensive player of the year. Yeah, in this reality, he does not get injured, and he's a beast. That's what he's like, 7'4" tall. Yikes. And then, most improved player goes to the Kings, Michael Jordan. 28.9 points a game, 5 rebounds, 5.5 assists, 2 steals, 1.3 blocks, 91% from the free throw line, 41.7% from 3. Wow. So let's take a look. Here are his accolades. He did make the All-Star team this year he made the All-Star team. He got first team All-NBA his second season in the league. That's crazy. Last year, his rookie season, he got second team All-NBA. He got 2 first team All-Defense both of his years. He got most improved player and the rookie team. Wow. That's pretty exciting. I think, man, I feel pretty good. I did not yet get to see their records, so we'll look at their team records in a bit here. Here's the all-team NBA. Michael Jordan jumps right up there. Johnson, Jordan, Bird, Barkley, and Sampson. And then we've got Isaiah. So Michael Jordan took Isaiah off that first team. That's funny because they're still rivals to this day. Dominique, I think, got pushed out as well because Charles got in there. Moses, Clark Kellogg, Gus Williams, Walter Davis, James Worthy, Marquez Johnson, Jeff Ruland. You know, I don't really know this Jeff Ruland guy, but he's a baller. All right, and then all-team defensive, Jordan's in there, Barkley's in there, Sampson, Nance, and Moncrief, Cooper, Johnson, Bird, Williams, and Olajuwon. The rookies, Carl, Patrick. Look at this. This is promising. Our Hot Rod Williams, the 14th pick, we ended up getting a steal for the Kings. Hot Rod Williams, what did he do? First team all rookie. Let's see how he did in terms of his stats. So he was averaging about 14 points a game, 9 rebounds, 3.3 assists, 1.3 blocks. His field goal percentage is not great. I thought it would be a little bit higher with that B+ inside scoring. He's not bad at the free throw line either, so that's promising. Very nice to see. Okay, all right, let's go. Chris Mullin, Michael Adams, okay. Joe Dumars, Xavier McDaniel, Detlef Schrempf, Wayman Tisdale, Patrick Ewing. I would have thought he would have done better his rookie season. Okay, let's move on. Okay, I didn't get to see anything yet. Okay, we're the 6th seed. Oh my gosh. We drew Portland again. Oh man. And look, the Clippers are in our division again. Wow, the Mavericks got number 2? Okay. And then Boston, Chicago. Okay. Chicago. Wow, Chicago with they only got the 8th seed. That's crazy. Wow. We were power ranked number 16 at the beginning of the season, and now the Kings are power ranked number 8. That's pretty heartening to see. That's crazy. So Larry drew 83. Jordan went up another point during the season. Woodson actually, I think, went up a point. He was at 81, if I recall. Hot Rod Williams, 79. LaSalle Thompson. Olberding looked like he got rated a little bit better. Tremont Goodwin. Mike Harrison. Obviously, I do have the injuries turned off, but this was interesting that they ended up starting Olberding for 6 games. But here we go. We've got Jordan. Thank goodness he's playing 34 minutes a game. Okay, there we go. Let's go on that. And that's why I think he really got the most improved player. Wow. Well, you make second team All-NBA your rookie season, and you still get the most improved player. That's pretty awesome. LaSalle Thompson is 9.7. Our top scorer off the bench really it's pretty evenly laid out here with Woodson, Drew, and Hot Rod Williams. They're all averaging double digits. The biggest thing for us is our bench. They can't score. So that's another weakness that we're gonna have. Let's take a look at the prospects for the 86 draft. So we've got, this is not as good of a draft, the 86. Chuck Person, Brad Daugherty, Ron Harper, he's a baller. Kenny Walker, Dennis, the Menace. That'd be cool to get him on the team. Ooh, Sabonis. Mark Price, underrated. Scott Skiles, played with Shaq. Okay. So the 86 season doesn't look, the 86 draft does not look as strong as the 85, but so that's the future prospects. Here is team intel for the Kings. That's interesting. We're power ranked, number 8 or something, and yet we only had a 41-41 record. They want to acquire Adrian Dantley, Akeem Olajuwon, or Magic Johnson. That's fine. Just you can't get rid of Jordan. Okay, there's not likely a trade that can be made for Michael Jordan. That's good. It appears they are willing to take trade offers for Novak. Well, you're not going to get any of those other players. Expiring contracts are Michael Jordan, Mike Woodson, and Tremont Goodwin. Okay, well, that's interesting, their goals. I don't know how they would acquire any of those players except maybe trade Hot Rod Williams with Woodson or a Thompson deal. So there you have it. The Kings, I think they won 45 games last season, but this season they went 41-41. But they're power ranked number 8, and I think a lot of that has to do with the Michael Jordan, just him improving a lot to be one of the top players in the league. All right, so it looks like in terms of the lineups, the Kings are going with Drew, Jordan, Woodson, Hot Rod Williams, and LaSalle Thompson, which is good to see. And look at Clyde Drexler, same ranking as Michael Jordan. So that's going to be another classic matchup. They're not going with Jim Paxson in the starting position, since again he got the 6th Man of the Year award. But Fat Lever is better than Drew. Clyde Drexler and Jordan even out. Calvin Natt is better than Woodson. Kenny Carr is better than Hot Rod Williams. And Thompson match out. So on paper, the Portland Trailblazers should win. But just like last year, on paper, the Trailblazers should have won, but I think the stellar play of rookie Michael Jordan took them over. So this will be fun. This will be fun. We're going to jump into the highlights now, and I will see you at the end of the game for some final thoughts. Welcome to the Memorial Coliseum in Portland, Oregon, as the 1986 NBA playoffs are underway. We've got a repeat from last year, as the Portland Trailblazers host the Sacramento Kings. This is a repeat from the 85 playoffs, as the Kings were able to defeat the Blazers. Can the Blazers dethrone the Kings here in the first round, as they face second-year sensation Michael Jordan, the former Rookie of the Year, and was just selected the Most Improved Player of the Year, and also was named All-Team NBA First Team. We are excited to have you join us as the first game is underway. Drexler with the ball, throws it over to Lever. Lever tosses it up off the backboard. It's good. That all started with good defense on Drexler's part to push the ball forward and get it to Lever for the bucket. Drew with the ball behind the arc. He tosses it over to Hot Rod Williams. He's got the smaller car on him. Williams with a nice little hook. It's all good. Hot Rod Williams made the first team all-rookie team and was a great selection for the Kings because he was selected at the 14th pick. Lever with the ball, throws it to Drexler. Drexler's got the smaller Drew on him. Drexler throws it up. It's all net for Drexler. That was a textbook fadeaway jump shot by Clyde the Glide Drexler. 13 seconds left to go in the game. Portland has made a nice run with an 11-point lead. Paxson at the top of the key. Boosie guarding him. Paxson gets a small screen. Paxson with the three-pointer. It's good! Jim Paxson with the buzzer beater. It looks like Cage committed a foul after the shot was taken off the ball on Baines. And that wraps up the first quarter with the Blazers on fire. The bench outscored the Kings 17-7. The Blazers out-hustled the Kings 5-1 on steals, and they shot the ball 62% compared to the Kings 40%. We'll see if the Kings can rebound here in the second quarter. Drexler with the ball. He drives into the paint. He takes a shot over Oberding, and the ball goes in the bucket. That's 10 points now for Clyde Drexler. The Blazers up by double digits. Jordan on Drexler. Jordan pulls up from 15. He kisses the ball off the glass. Goodwin with the ball, guarded by Lever. He throws it over to Drew. Drexler with the block. He's on a one-man fast break. The Kings get back in time, but Drexler still pulls up within 10 feet and drains it. He's getting it done on both ends of the court. A 13-point lead for the Blazers as the second quarter is coming to a close. Jordan has been on the bench for the last 6 minutes. Paxson with the ball. He gets the screen. He pulls up from about 18. Give that man 2 points, as he is a thorn in the side for the Kings. And there you have it, folks, the end of the first half as the Blazers continue their lead, as Drexler had 14 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. Paxson with 11 points off the bench. And something to note, Michael Jordan has only 4 points on 1 of 7 shooting. Will the Kings be able to crawl themselves out of this hole? Stay tuned for the second half. Jordan on the fast break. He pulls up. Drexler is down. It looks like there was a charge called on Jordan. It's been a rough night for the Kings star. Drexler with the ball. Jordan guarding him. Drexler pump fakes. Jordan with the block. Jordan's got to get this ball up with just 2 seconds. He throws it up. He finds a way to get the ball in. Jordan with the ball on the baseline against Paxson. Jordan throws it up. Splash! That brings the Kings within 10. Baines with the ball. He gets it knocked out of his hands. Baines scrambling for the ball. He throws it out to Boosie. Open for 3. It's splash! Boosie, the veteran for the Kings, delivers. Boosie over to Jordan. Jordan with those big hands on the ball. He drives in on Paxson. Throws up the little hook shot, and it's off, but he goes to the line for 2. Jordan on Paxson. Paxson's got to throw up the ball. Jordan, he fouls Paxson. Paxson goes to the line for 3. What a boneheaded mistake by Jordan. 7 seconds left in the quarter. Jordan gets Paxson off balance, has some space, and sinks the shot, bringing the Kings within 6. Paxson throwing up the Hail Mary to end the quarter, and it is off. The Kings outscored the Blazers 9 points in the third quarter, led by Michael Jordan's 15 points alone just in the third. Will the Blazers be able to hold on to the lead here in the fourth? Jordan is sitting on the bench, having played the full third quarter. Drexler spins, fades away, and drills it. Goodwin with the ball. He throws it up. He sees Hot Rod Williams. He gets it into the bucket. A big-time play for the rookie Williams. The Kings down by 9. Jordan still on the bench. Woodson throws it out to Drew. Drew from 17 feet. It rattles in, cutting the deficit to 7. Drew with the ball. Williams with the screen. Drew gets around, throws it up from the elbow. No good. Williams with the offensive putback in the bucket. I like what I'm seeing from the rookie. Out of a timeout, we are halfway through the end of the quarter. Jordan has now checked back in. Will the Blazers be able to hold on to their 4-point lead? You gotta love the matchup between the second and third year guards. Jordan knocks the ball out of Drexler's hand. Portland's defense is back, but Jordan is not letting up. He drives in and he finds a way to get it in. Michael Jordan getting it done on both ends of the floor. Thompson with the ball, gets it over to Woodson. Woodson gets the screen. Woodson pulls up from 15. He connects, bringing them within 3. Jordan with the ball, he gets doubled. He throws it out to Woodson from the baseline. No good. Thompson gets the offensive rebound and the shot. The Kings pull within 1. How will the Blazers respond? Nat has the ball. He throws it out to Drexler. Drexler pulls up from about 14 and it's no good. The Kings have a chance to take the lead for the first time in the game. Jordan with a 3! Splash! Michael Jordan with a gargantuan three-pointer, giving the Kings a first lead since early in the first quarter. Kenny Carr on Olberding. He spins. He takes a shot. He makes a difficult one. What a game. Tied 98-98. The Kings out of a timeout. Let's see what the Kings coach has drawn up for the play. Drew at the top of the key. Woodson wide open with the 3. It's air ball. Olberding gets it back. He misses the dunk putback. Again, he throws it up. No good. Tragic for the Kings. Paxson with the ball. Throws it into Lever, and Lever gets the shot. What a quick turn of events for Portland. The Kings find themselves down by 5 points with 1:18 left to go. Jordan on Paxson. Jordan drives in. Behind the back, puts it up. That brings him within 3. What a move by Jordan. A 3-point game. Portland out of the timeout. They've got to score here to give themselves a nice cushion. Paxson drives in. Step back jumper. It's off. Rebounded by Woodson. He gets it over to Jordan. Jordan with the pull-up jumper. It's off. Jordan misses. The Kings have to make a stop here with 50 seconds left in the game. Paxson with the ball. The Kings just need to stop them here and get the possession back. Paxson pulls up. No good. Rebounded by Olberding. Woodson with the ball. He's got Jordan open in the baseline. Woodson takes a shot. He gets it blocked by Paxson. Olberding gets it back. Throws it up. No good. Rebounded by Carr. Woodson should have passed. Paxson gets fouled by Jordan. Why did Jordan foul? There was 20 seconds left on the shot clock. If they had made a stop on the Blazers, the Kings would have had at least 8 seconds to score again, and now they find themselves at the mercy of Paxson at the line. What a blunder by Jordan. Paxson at the line. He throws it up. It's good. That gives them a 4-point lead. This is not looking good for the Kings, as they will have to score immediately and then ensure that they foul the Blazers immediately after that. Let's see if Paxson hits his second shot here. It goes up and it's in. Timeout for the Kings. Out of the timeout. Let's see what Coach Jack McKinney of the Kings has drawn up. Williams with the ball. He's got Jordan guarded by Paxson. Wait, he throws it over to Thompson. Thompson double fakes. He fades away. It's off. Rebounded by Carr. Fouled by Hot Rod Williams. What kind of knuckleheaded play was that? There had to be a better shot than a fadeaway by Thompson. Out of the timeout, Carr having hit both free throws. Woodson from behind the arc. He puts it up. It's off. No good. Rebounded by Hot Rod Williams. Throws it out to Jordan. Jordan from three. No good. Rebounded by Thompson. Thompson back to Woodson. Woodson for three. Splash. But it might be too late for the Kings. A 2-point deficit with 2 seconds left in the game. A miracle will have to transpire for this inbound play. All he has to do is get the ball to his teammate. Thompson with the inbound. Wait, Drew steals the ball. He throws it up and it's off. What an ending that could have been had that ball gone in. What a game. A 105-103 Trailblazer win. The Kings really had no business winning this game, but somehow they clawed themselves back. Jordan with 27 points, but he did make that boneheaded foul at the end. See you next time for game 2. Yeah, that was a pretty crazy game. Wow, that's all I can say. Yeah, the Blazers definitely shot the ball way better than we did at 49% versus our 40%. And the other huge glaring number that we can look at from this team comparison is the bench points. Even if we're going to win this series, their bench is probably going to outscore our bench. But in this particular game, they outscored our bench 37 points to 17. And that was what I actually really feared. Even when I looked at the Kings bench at the beginning of the season and in the playoffs, that was the biggest concern. And that definitely came back to bite us. But yeah, I mean, the fact that the Kings were almost able to pull off a victory despite the Trailblazers bench outscoring us and their shooting percentage being way better than us, the fact that we only lost by 2 points actually kind of gives me a little bit of solace and hope. So let's take a look at the box scores. Drexler had 20 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, a steal, and a block, going 10 of 20. Paxson, there's a reason why he was a 6th man of the year. Again, 20 points. Nat was solid at 19. Kenny Carr was very solid at 13 and 13. Fat Lever, not too bad. Michael Thompson did not have a great game compared to our Thompson. But I want to take a look at this. Look at the plus minus here. Drexler was a minus 11, and Paxson was a plus 14. So basically, our starters were better than the Portland starters, but the bench of the Portland Trailblazers was just so much better. Look at the Kings. I mean, Michael Jordan's plus minus was plus 11 compared to Drexler's. So you can see it's a tale of two different teams. The bench of the Kings just failed us. But that's not an excuse. The starters still need to do better. Jordan, 27 points, 5 rebounds, a steal, 2 steals, 2 blocks, 2 of 3 from three-point land. But it just was not enough. And, I mean, look at this. Woodson and Drew had more field goal attempts than Jordan. That's just messed up. There should be no world where Mike Woodson and Larry Drew are shooting the ball more than Jordan. That's just insane. I have no idea why Jordan did not get as many shots, but I think he did kind of play a little tentative in game 1. 6 of 21 is just not cutting it. But Thompson, LaSalle, 14 points, 22 rebounds, 3 assists. He did great. He definitely outplayed Michael Thompson. And Hot Rod Williams, yes, he got outplayed by Kenny Carr, but 10.7 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. Not bad for the rookie. Not bad at all. Well, there you go, folks. That was a pretty crazy game. Larry Drew might have made the improbable shot, and we would have walked away with that win, but we win some and we lose some. The Kings lost this one, but hopefully we rebound on game 2. I know this was a longer video, but if you are here to the end, I thank you so much, and I look forward to what game 2 has in store. In the meantime, you all, please stay safe. God bless. Peace out.